Hello, boxing fans around the world. Thanks for joining us once again here on Talk and Fight for another episode of Boxing News today. Courtesy of our friends across the pond at boxing247.com. And let's start off with a bit of news out of the UK. First of all, I was talking about a big fight coming up featuring Peter McGrail, and we hadn't yet received all the undercard fights, so now we have. Joining Peter, the unbeaten Joe McGrail, his brother, and Stephen Cairns head up an undercard packed with next generational talents at Probellum Liverpool II, reads the story. Probellum returns to the city, Liverpool, on Saturday, October 15th, when Peter McGrail headlines a hard-hitting show at the Everton Olympia. McGrail steps up to face Nicaraguan danger man Alexander Espinoza over 10 rounds and is supported by Jazza Dickens' dangerous fight with Lorado Diamini, and must-see UK debut of Olympic super heavyweight and gold medalist Bakhtir Jalolov. Former amateur sensation Peter McGrail, 4-0, 3 knockouts, is being moved quickly towards title contention, but younger brother Joe is an emerging force to keep an eye on too, and he delivered a punishing knockout the last time he fought in front of his home fans. Cairns, by the way, 3-0, 2 knockouts. Well-supported Cork fighter also produced a highlight reel finish at Probellum's debut event in the city earlier in the year, and the self-styled Irish takeover is a super featherweight destined for the top. The classy Will Cawley boxes for the third time as a pro in Liverpool, and the former Great Britain amateur 2-0 is ready to remind boxing fans why he's so highly thought of. Alex Dilmahiny, the most experienced name on the undercard and former world title challenger, 22-1, 8 knockouts, sharpens his tools ahead of the potential clash with British and IBO champ Anthony Casey with a 6-round contest. Liverpool's well-supported Frankie Stringer, 2-0, impressed when making his pro debut in April, and is ready to put on another display of intent when he returns in a 6-rounder at Probellum Liverpool II. The popular Blaine Highland, 6-1, showed his mettle last time out by getting up off the floor to defeat Stephen Jackson on points, and the former Team GB Southpaw fights again on next month's show. John Edwardson, 3-0, kicks off the card and looks to build on his promising start to life in the pro ranks with a 4th fight since turning professional earlier in the year. Steve Cairns had a quote here, said, "After my devastating knockout at Probellum Liverpool last time, I hope I won some new fans, and I fully intend to deliver excitement and entertainment for them all again next month." So, Liverpool fans, look out. Probellum's heading your way again. Let's move along to the Fury family. Yet another addition. Roman Fury, brother of world heavyweight champ Tyson Fury, will make his professional debut on VIP boxing title card at Doncaster Racecourse on Saturday, October 8th. Roman, who's 25 years old, never has boxed an amateur, is managed and trained by Jimmy Harrington on the recommendation of Tyson Fury and their dad, John Fury. He lives nearby Tyson Fury in Morecambe and trains alongside the Gypsy King and their other sibling, Tommy. Tyson had previously said of Roman, he's an aspiring cruiserweight champion of the future. But unlike Tyson, unbeaten younger brother Tommy, who was runner-up with partner Molly May Hague in Love Island, Roman is happy to kick off his boxing career out of the spotlight. Roman, who will make his debut over 4 rounds, says, "I don't want to rush things. I don't want to box on big bills just because I carry the Fury name. You can't run before you can walk, and VIP boxing shows are ideal for me to learn my ring craft and build. I could have had amateur fights, but I'm around professional boxers and learning that side of things. Amateur fights would have been a nice experience, but I'd rather go to the pro ranks and learn. These shows will improve me. I started late, and I don't have time to waste 2 or 3 years in the amateurs, so I have to progress quickly." Tyson, Tommy, our dad, and Jimmy all said to get straight into professional boxing. So just FYI, Roman was a scholarship rugby player and got into boxing quite seriously when his weight ballooned to 19 stone. The weight, however, came off when he trained with Tyson during lockdown and will become the 9th member of the Fury family to box professionally when he makes his debut next month. There you go, yet another Fury name to look out for. Also on the card, local boxer Reese Mold, 15-1, 6 knockouts, challenges Bradford ace Hamad Gaz, 18-0, 4 knockouts for the vacant IBO Continental and English Lightweight Championship. The second title contest will be another All Yorkshire battle when Leeds warrior Zahid Hussein, 16-2, 2 knockouts, meets old rival Razak Najib, 12-4, 2 knockouts, aiming to avenge a 2019 points loss to his Sheffield rival. Joining Fury on the undercard and fighting 6-rounders are Lewis Bilth, Jake Bray, Jake Goodwin, Sonny Taylor, Bradley Cousins, Josh Hargraves, Jamie Mellors, and Levi Smith. They all boxing 4-rounders there. All right, tickets, by the way, are sold out at ringside, but there are some available left in upper levels, and you're encouraged to go online, find out more information. Let's turn our attention now to Birmingham, where I'm going to profile a trio of young boxers. Conor Goodchild is determined to compete with the big hitters in the welterweight division as his progression continues. He goes again at the Eastside Rooms on Woodcock Street in Birmingham, headlining a Friday night fight that's set for September 30th. Joining him, it's all changed for Troy Jones as he returns to the ring after a 7-month absence. He too will be joining that array of fighters on Friday night, September 30th. The 24-year-old super middleweight has switched coaches since his last pro contest, changing to Lee Baird and assistant trainer Jono Williams in Manchester. Brummy Jones has been on the move and now lives in Leicestershire, and has been born in Chelmsford Wood and growing up in Tamworth. He's become engaged to be married to and lives with his fiancée Demi, but still works in the West Midlands for accountants BK+. Well, he's about to challenge all that. His pro career still stands at 3-0, having completed a 6th round for the first time in his last outing with a point success over Pavel Garage. So if you want more information and quotations from him, go to the Boxing 247 website. Let's finish off this trio with Tommy Collins, who will be looking to pick up where he left off as his pro journey gathers pace with a 7th paid contest. His story goes on in Birmingham, as I said, as part of the Friday night fight, September 30th, and the popular 23-year-old from Northfield brings him his band of Brummie supporters and is buoyed by a maiden TKO as a pro from his previous outing. Tommy Gunn shot down Chris Attaway just 1 round into their 6-round clash, a huge right hand settling matters with just 1 minute 40 seconds on the clock. That took Collins to 6-0 with an early finish under his belt, with a full 6 rounds previously accumulated when he outpointed Des Newton earlier in 2022. The rest of his pro contests were a quartet of 4-round point successes over Paul Ducey, MJ Hall, Clayton Bricknell, Vitaly Maximov, after making his debut in 2019. So there you go. We're going to finish off today's show by giving you some statements courtesy of Beltway Battles. These fellows are putting on a big show, but they have some sad news to relate. In the light of tragic news of the passing of Buddy Harrison this past Saturday night, the promoters of Beltway Battles Round 3 confirmed that the 3rd installment of its pro boxing series will be held as planned on Saturday. That's this Saturday, October 1st, 7 p.m. Eastern Time at the Entertainment and Sports Arena in Washington, D.C. And that undefeated D.C. fighter, Dusty Hernandez Harrison, Buddy's son, will remain on the card as the event headliner. Said the Beltway Battles team. Earlier today, we learned of the tragic death of Buddy Harrison, father of Dusty Hernandez Harrison, a well-known and respected member of the DC boxing family and a generous individual who constantly was helping others in his community. We are in shock, deeply saddened by this horrible news, and share and extend our deepest sympathies, prayers, and love to Dusty, Ty, Linda, and the rest of his family and our friends. Said his son on his father's death, growing up with a father who always comes out on top of it, makes situations like this seem surreal. This man always won. He beat cancer. He's been shot and stabbed before. He did 10 years in prison and suffered heart attacks. I watched him work out every day before and after chemotherapy. He loved life so much, and he made the most of it. As I said, that's his son, Hernandez Harrison, who started training with his dad at the age of 2. He left his mark, and he changed countless lives for the better. He was a dad anyone would be proud to have, and there wasn't any situation I couldn't call him for. I want everyone to be able to feel the peace that I feel. My dad had a great, strong relationship with God. While he physically won't be with me on Saturday, I'll always feel his presence in the ring by my side. So that's beltwaybattlesdc.com for more information for big fight taking place down in Washington. And once again, I appreciate you joining me here on Talkin Fight. That concludes today's show. Remember to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and we'll see you later on at 4 p.m. for Knuckle Up with Mike Orr and Cedric Ban. Thank you.